Alrighty, guys, welcome one and all. Welcome to some more National Pastime Next Generation Plus. This is game number 4 for us now. Yeah, we're cruising right through these here, trying them out and just trying to show you guys how to play and just experience some things. So, with rules on how to play, we had majorly screwed up, and I want to go over that right now with everyone. We're using the manager-based stealing results, okay? And I realize now that the numbers are actually the number that you have for your different batters is the number you need to roll higher than that. If you roll that number or less, you are out. So I've been doing it the exact opposite of what it should be doing. So I was wondering why no one was a decent stealer. And it makes sense because if you look at, say, Arte here, he had 22 stolen bases, so 24 or less for a safe, or higher than 24 for out is much different. So if you go and look at, say, Markakis, he's a 64. Before he was like automatically getting a steal. That should not be that way because stolen bases, he had 0 stolen bases. He was caught twice. So it is the number or less is outs. And of course, when you combine the pitcher and the batter, like for example, Tehran is a -1 and Tyler Flowers is a -3, which gives a total of -4. That is actually bad to try and get runners out. You want to have a plus result. If we look at Noah Syndergaard, which is +2, and Rene Rivera is a +3, which again is going to be a +5. That is much better. So advantage goes to the New York Mets here. So I wanted to clarify that if you guys are going to use the manager called stealing rating, it is the number and then you alter based upon the hold rating and the catcher arm, and then that is the number that you roll or less, and they're caught stealing as opposed to the way we were doing it. So I wanted to clarify everything out there on that. If you're using the base stealing charts, it will make sense when you look at actually how many stolen bases they had and the numbers. So that number or less is out, not safe. Okay, so I have gone around and updated all the cards with all the base running and the hold ratings, and I've also this time, as you can see here, I also wrote each of the pitchers have a rating on them on how many batters they should face before they're tired. So you can see here all the relief pitchers, in this case 4 for O'Flaherty, Ramirez is 4, Kroll is 5, Chad Rowe is 5, et cetera, et cetera. So starting pitchers for today, Julio Tehran for Atlanta is a 26, so you can face 26 batters. And then for the New York Mets, Noah Syndergaard is only an 18, so he'll face 18 and he'll be tired at that point. And you get that information again from a file on the website. The name of that file is, let's see if we can show you here, just to pop it up here for you guys. If you go to ntlpt.com and you come over to the NPNG Plus miscellaneous section, you're going to cruise down to the pitcher combined rating and stamina ratings. This is where you get the stamina ratings. Again, this is optional. You can do whatever you want with your keep your pitchers in as long as you want, but if you want realistic results based upon the actual outings they had, stamina rating, find your season. Of course, the senior circuit is the National League. Junior circuit is the American League. So we had gone and I have done that, updated all my cards with that information. So there we go. Wanted to bring that to everyone's attention. So this is a game that happened Monday, April 3rd again, 2017. It's the Atlanta Braves taking on the New York Mets. This is our first go at the National League. So you will see we only have one stack of cards because the pitcher's cards we won't need because they're actually going to be batting, right? Because the National League, we don't have no DH. We don't have that crappy DH crap. So there you go. All right. Anything else? I don't think so. So let's go ahead and give you the lineup. So for your Atlanta Braves, Ender Enciarte batting first. He's in center field. Dwayne Dansby Swanson, shortstop, batting second. Freddie Freeman, first base, batting third. Matt Kemp, left field, batting fourth. Nick Markakis, right fielder, batting fifth. Brandon Phillips, second baseman, batting sixth. Adonis Garcia is batting seventh, and the third baseman. Tyler Flowers is the catcher, batting eighth. And Julio Teheran, the pitcher, batting ninth. Again, Julio Teheran is a -1, not very good at holding runners. Tyler Flowers, not good at throwing runners out, so a -3. So total -4, which is good for the Steelers. I got that right. No DH, little man. Ha ha ha. Markakis. I'm sorry, Markakis. Nick Markakis. Clinton Park's always there to help me out whenever I need him. Good man. He's a great man. Check out his channel. He's working on an awesome project. Can't wait to start checking that out. Markakis. And so that is your lineups. Of course, we have all the different stats. Okay. And then for the New York Mets, dun 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 dun. Batting first, third baseman Jose Reyes. Batting second as Asdrubal Cabrera, the shortstop. Batting third, Yoenis Cespedes in left field. Batting fourth, Curtis Granderson in center field. Batting fifth, Neil Walker at second. Batting sixth, Jay Bruce in right field. Batting seventh, Lucas Duda is at first base. Batting eighth, Rene Rivera is the catcher. And Noah Syndergaard, the starting pitcher for the New York Mets. Again, Noah Syndergaard +2, very good. And Rene Rivera +3. So +5 if Atlanta wants to try to steal. Again, that plus numbers make it harder. Minus numbers make it easier. As I mentioned in the beginning, I'm going to say this again. If you're just joining us, Dave Gardner's just joining us, as well as Bobby. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Gardner, Bobby. As I mentioned, I had been doing the steals incorrectly. So I'm going to go over this one more time because we have some people just joining us. If you're using the managerial steals, the number is the number or on the dice or less of an out. I've been doing it, that number or less is a stolen base. So I've been doing it the exact opposite. So lower numbers, better stealer. Higher numbers, worse stealer. So just keep that in mind, guys. Alrighty. Alrighty, so we are ready here in the New York Mets. Take the field to defend. And coming into town is the Atlanta Braves. Ender Enciarte. Again, we only need one stack, so everything's in the stack. Here's Atlanta. Here is the Mets. We have the backup, anybody that came into the game. We have their cards ready to go. Everything's been carded and written on. And same thing with the New York Mets. So these are the extra players up there. Of course, we have our bunting and hit and run charts ready to go as well. We've got our boards, we got our dice, we got our pen, and we are ready to roll. So thank one and all for coming out. I'm still working. Saturdays are 13-hour days. Oh, man, I'm so sorry, Dave. I'm sorry. I'll try to make your day go a little bit better for you. DH is for keeping overpaid old people still on the roster, you know, like Jester and D. Scott. Oh, nice. Yeah, Bobby says that's a long day, Dave. Sorry about that, man. 13-hour days suck. Oh, and there's one other thing. Speaking of, when you use, let's show you this. When you use the manager called base stealing, there's one more thing you need to get, which is the base index report. The base index report. And it'll kind of go through and explain how the steal and everything. But the most important thing is, you want to scroll down to the season you're actually playing, and you will see there might be some adjustments on stealing second or third or stealing home. And of course, we have the senior circuit, which is the National League, and the junior circuit, which is the American League. We are playing the National League, so you can see here, to steal second, there's no adjustment. To steal third, there's no adjustment in 2017. But notice if we were playing the 2018 season, you're a -2, so much harder to steal third base in 2018. And of course, a 12, you're going to add 12 if you're trying to steal home. So I do have those numbers written down as well. Steal second is a 0, steal third base is a +0, and steal home is a +12. So you do need this, so print this out and have this. It goes back to all the different seasons as well out there for you guys. All right, so pitcher hitting is when you go for a beer, says Dave Gardner. Ooh, Dave. Oh, we're going to have to remove him. Give him the wrench, Bobby. Give him the wrench. I gave her the wrench the other day. She's just dying to use it. She's just dying to use it. All right, here we go. Enciarte against Noah Syndergaard. And the season's on the way for the Mets and the Braves here at the New York Mets are at home as a 31. So 31 is a 9. So we start off the game with a 9. We're going to check the actually, I am going to, now that I think about it, I am going to keep the pitcher's cards out because I will be referencing those quite a bit. But what I'm going to actually do is put a couple cards upside down so I don't miss that the pitchers are actually at bat. There we go. All right, so we will have the pitcher cards out for you guys there. All right, so we have a 9, so it's either a single or an out. We're going to be referencing our pitchers here. Noah Syndergaard versus a lefty. 54 or less will be an out. 54 or less, it's a 22. So that will be the out option on the 9. So it's a pop up to second. It's a P4. And we're on the way here. So, Bobby, look at Bobby. She's threatening people with the wrench. Good job, Bobby. Keep on them. Don't let them get away with any of their crap. They start talking about going for beers when they got the pitcher up. They're going to miss Noah Syndergaard hitting a home run. They'll be the ones that'll be out. All right, do up Dansby Swanson. I just got my new clipboard because I needed something hard to write on. So I'm going to have to roll over here. 25, so it's not so loud. So 25, it's a 9, so we got the exact same thing. This time he's a right-hander. Noah Syndergaard versus righties is a 0, so that will be a hit. A 9 is single over short, so Dansby Swanson with the single. Now he's a 36. We're actually going to add 5 to that, so that's going to be 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So we would need to roll higher than 45 to be safe. Not a great option. He's an okay stealer, I guess. He stole 3 bases and got caught 3 times, so he's about a 50-50 guy. So that brings up Freddie Freeman here, 1 on. So, of course, we got to switch over to the runner on first chart. That's going to be a 62. 62 on Freddie Freeman is a 14. That is going to be a walk, I believe. Let's take a look at 14. Let's look at Syndergaard against lefties. He does have Z1, Z2, Z4, or W1. He is a Z4 against lefties. He's a Z4 against both. So that is just 2 balls against Freddie Freeman. Noah Syndergaard with good control. Let's see if he gets another shot at it here. Freddie Freeman has a 1-2. That's a 25. Runner first, 25. Double play, 4-6-3, unless the pitcher against lefties is a K6 to 9, and he is. He's a K8. So Noah Syndergaard, instead of getting the strikeout, instead of getting the double play, gets the strikeout. So let's see if that comes back. Again, getting the ball in play sometimes is better than actually getting a strikeout. So that brings up Matt Kemp 2 away. Runner still at first. I need to take my wrench to iPhones. I can't find a baseball bat. Oh, Bobby, you're so cute. Matt Kemp versus Noah Syndergaard. That's a 1-2. That's a 25. And that, again, will be a strikeout because that is right-hander. Nope, this time he's only a K3, so it's not a strikeout. It's going to be a 4-6 put out though. It would have been a double play, but no double play needed. That is going to be a end of the inning, Matt Kemp. And we're going on to the bottom of the first, still scoreless. So Julio Teheran comes out to face off against the Mets here. Jose Reyes is up first, the third baseman. I'm going to get out my, where can I place my, just trying to think if there's a place I can put my dice tower. I know Robbie was missing my dice tower the other day, but I don't have enough room to really do it. I'm just going to have to go without. So Jose Reyes, Julio Teheran. That's a 33. It is going to be a hit. So leadoff hit. We've got to find out what kind of hit it is. It's a 42 hit, and a 42 is a 2. Bases empty 2, and that is going to be a triple to lead the game off. Jose Reyes with the triple. So that is danger right off the bat as Julio Teheran leaves one there. And that is going to be a leadoff triple. Defense will play in. With Asdrubal Cabrera. Now, you know what? They'll give up the run. They don't want to give up a big inning. So I think they're just going to play back. It's really early. They'll play back, give up the run for the out. 25. 25 is an 8. Well, I don't know. Let's see. That is going to be a check on the pitcher. Against Julio is a right-hander. So a switch hitter is going to bat left. Versus lefties, he is only a 31. 31 or less, it'll be an out. Oh, it's a 36. So that is not going to be an out, and that's going to be a single by Asdrubal Cabrera, and with the single comes in the run. Jose Reyes scores for the Mets, and they are off and running here in the 2017 season. So Yoenis Cespedes, runner at first. Jose Cespedes. Julio Teheran, still no outs in the first inning. 46. That's a 13. That will be a strikeout unless, let's see, 13. Does he have a K1? He does not have a K1. He's a K4 or a K3. K4 versus righties, K3 versus lefties. So that will be a strikeout. So Cespedes down on strikes. That brings up Curtis Granderson. 1 on, 1 out here in the first inning. 36. That's a 33. Runner on first. 33 is a pop fly out unless he has a W4. He does not have a W4. It could be a strikeout. Nope, he doesn't have a high enough grade, so it's going to be a pop up to third. So P5 there for the second out on Granderson. Neil Walker. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. That's a 1-2. That's a 25. Double play ball. But it's just going to be a 4-6 put out. And that's going to do it. But 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. We go to the second inning, and it's 1-0 Mets. Who's on first? Uh-oh. She's got me there. She still remembers I messed that up the other day. Wow. You need a cribbage board shaped like a diamond so I can see who's on base. Yeah, sure. Nick Markakis. Thanks to Clinton Parks and his pronunciation for me. Noah Syndergaard. Top of the second, 51 is a 9. 9 with no one on, and we're going to check the pitcher. Lefty versus lefty. Noah Syndergaard, 54 or less versus lefties. Oh, it's a 62, so it will be a hit. A single by Nick Markakis. A single by Markakis. Now he's a 64, which is really, really bad. So he's not going anywhere. Brandon Phillips. He's pretty good at hit and running. You know what? They're going to put the hit and run on. Hit and run number 3. So we're going to be using the hit and run card number 3. Of course, you just look at the bottom of the player cards. You can see hit and run 3 there for Brandon Phillips. He's pretty decent at hit and run, so we're going to give him a shot at it. We're going to try and get Nick Markakis running here. Hit and run number 3. So we do need the chart for runner at first on the hit and run. So that would be this chart here. Alrighty, so let's see what comes up. Brandon Phillips trying to get the hit. It's a 63. 63 is a 16. 16 out at first, runner to second. It's going to be put out by the first baseman. So unassisted 3. U3 and going to second on the play. So they stayed on the double play at least. So runner at second. Now there are 2 away. I'm sorry, 1 away. There's 1 away. Unassisted U3. So Andonis Garcia, runner at second. So we need the runner on second chart. That's a 35. It's a 22. 22 is, we're going to be checking the error section of the catcher. So the Mets catcher is Rene Rivera. He is at 12, does not make many errors. So 12 or less will be an error. He's also got a range of 2. That is not an error. So it's going to be an out. Out at first, runner to third, unless the pitcher has a balk rating of 3. In that case, it will be a balk. But Noah Syndergaard's a balk of 0, and Tehran is a balk of 0, so it doesn't matter. So this is going to be a catcher to first base, runner advances to third. So it's going to be a 2-3 put out. Going to third on the play is Nick Markakis. So runner at third, 2 away for Tyler Flowers, the catcher for the Braves. Oh, and he goes 6-6. Tyler Flowers says, I'll see you later, and I'll make this one a souvenir. That is a 1. Runner on third with a 1. It will be a home run unless we have a park factor of 2. In this case, we have a park factor of 3. Again, you get this information from one of the files on the website. Park factor of 3 here. So that one is gone. Tyler Flowers hits one out, home run, and the Braves come storming right back to take a 2-1 lead. Tyler Flowers did hit 12 home runs. You saw one of them right here. So due up is the pitcher spot, and that is Julio Tehran there. So 2 away for Tehran. That's a 34, and 34 is a 31. Bases empty. 31 is going to be a fly out to center, so a F8. And that's going to do it, but 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and the Braves take a 2-1 lead going into the bottom of the second inning. So Tyler Flowers, the 8th hitter, gets on the board early in the season with the home run. Alrighty, slide this up just a little bit for you guys. So due up is going to be Jay Bruce, Lucas Duda, and Rene Rivera. So Julio Tehran versus Jay Bruce. That is a 36. That's a 26. Bases empty. 26 is going to be a 4-3 put out. Little ground ball to the second baseman, and that would be Brandon Phillips. Makes the play. Lucas Duda, righty-lefty matchup. Oh, 1-2. That's a 25. And against lefties, He's a K3. So no strikeout is going to be a 4-3 putout. So Brandon Phillips busy here in the bottom of the second inning. Rene Rivera, the catcher, that is a 51. That is a 9. We're going to be testing Julio Teheran here versus right-handers, 13 or less. It'll be an out. Otherwise, it'll be a single over left center field. And that is a 1-3. And that's exactly what he needed, 1-3 or less for the right-hander. So Julio Teheran gets the out, as that is going to be a pop-up to short. And it's going to be a P6. And it's a 1-2-3 inning by Julio Teheran. And due up at the start of the next inning will be the pitcher spot. So Ender Inciarte's up here in the top of the third inning. We have us a 2-1 ball game. Ender Inciarte, Noah Syndergaard, 26. That's a 27. Bases empty, 27. Against the lefty, he is a K. What's his K result against lefties? Is a K8. That is a strikeout. So Inciarte down on strikes. Brings up Dansby Swanson. 41. 41 is going to be a 28. And against the right-hander, he's a K3. 28 out of range, so it's a 6-3 put out, 2 away early here in the top of the third inning. Freddie Freeman, bases empty, 2 away. That's a 42. 42 is a 14, and that should be a walk. Unless he's a Z3 or Z4 versus lefties, he is a Z4, so it's only 2 balls for Noah Syndergaard. Freddie Freeman gets another shot at it here. Oh, 6-6, gone. Maybe they should have just given him the walk. That is a 1 home run to right center field. Freddie Freeman hit 28 on the regular season and starts the season off with a home run and increases the Braves' lead to 3-1. Brings up Matt Kemp. Grounded to second his first time up. Matt Kemp. 52. 52 is a 27. Bases empty now. 27. Against the right-hander, he's a K3. That's out of range, so it's going to be a 5-3 put out down to third base. But 1 hit, 1 run, no errors. We go to the bottom of the third. 3-1 Atlanta. Hey, Dave Little, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for coming by. Thanks for checking out things. Appreciate it. And we have Noah Syndergaard batting here against Julio Teheran to lead off the bottom of the third inning. I know Dave Gardner's gone to go get a beer, but Noah Syndergaard, let's see what he can do. 6 and a 4. 64 is a 13. That will be a strikeout. So Noah Syndergaard down on strikes. That brings up Jose Ramirez. Tripled to lead off the game. 54 is a 32. Bases empty, 32. The K result is not high enough. So that is going to be a pop fly to right. F9 for Jose Ramirez. That brings up Asdrubal Cabrera. Singled in the first, got an RBI as he drove in Jose Reyes early in this game. The only run for the Mets so far. Dave Gardner didn't miss much, says Dave Little. I was hoping that Noah Syndergaard would hit a home run. I was really, really hoping for it. In fact, I might even cheat later and say, you know, because you guys probably can't see the numbers, and I'll just say, oh, that's a home run, and you guys won't even know. Nick Markakis, no, I'm sorry, Asdrubal Cabrera. We're still doing the Mets here. Bottom of the third inning. That's a 1-3. That is a 14. And that's probably going to be a walk, unless he's a Z3 or Z4 against the lefty. He is no Z, so that will be a walk. So a 2-out walk. Nope. Where's the whiteout? Walk. Wrote that on the wrong player there. That was Drupal Cabrera. 32, but he actually is going to subtract 4 to that. So it was Drupal Cabrera. He would subtract 4, so it'd go down to a 31, 26, 25, 24. It'd go down to a 24 or less, he would be out. No sense pushing it just yet. Yoenis Cespedes. So we have a runner on first chart. Retro Sports Network, assuming we do not know how to read the dice. That's true. He's assuming I can't read the card. That's it. You guys won't know. Noah Syndergaard's going to get a home run. Yoenis Cespedes, Julio Teheran, 2 outs, runner at first. 23 is a 12. Runner on first, and it's a 12. That's a double play ball. 4-6-3, but we do only need 1 out, so it's going to be a 4-6 to end it. No runs, no hits, no errors to go to the top of the 4th. Still 3-1 Braves. That brings up Nick Markakis. Singled in the 2nd inning for the Braves and scored. Noah Syndergaard. Noah Syndergaard's only got a few more before he's going to be pulled. 62. 62 is a 45. I know 45 now. 45 is going to be a 1-3 put out. Oops. Got to get the right chart first. It's a 1-3 put out. Out at first. So little dribbler back to the pitcher, Nick Markakis. Brandon Phillips, unassisted, hit it down to first, unassisted in the 2nd inning. 22 is a hit. Brandon Phillips gets a hit. Let's find out what kind of hit it is. Brandon Phillips, 52. 52 is a 7. We have bases empty. 7 is a single to right field. So Brandon Phillips with the single. 1-out single. 34. He would add 5 to that. So 35, 36, 41, 42, 40, 43 or less. He'll be out. So hard to run on Noah Syndergaard and Rene Rivera. Very hard. Adonis Garcia. Now, if he gets on, he might go because he's only at 12. He had 4 stolen bases, was not caught during the season. Adonis Garcia. That is a 1-1. That is going to be a hit. So Garcia with the hit. Runner on first. That is a 15. 15 is a 6. That is going to be a double. 15. No, I'm sorry. It's a 6 because we're looking at the second column. 6. And the runner, it's double over first. Runner to third unless they're a G runner, which will, oh no, there are, yes, okay. So Brandon Phillips is a normal runner, so he's going to third on the play. A double by Adonis Garcia. Runners at second and third now. Only 1 out, so defense will play in. Defense will play in. So we have the runner on second and third option here. Runner at second and third. Clinton Park says, I think it's a contest between him and Al who can drive me more nuts with the Popeye pronunciations to get my favorite line from The Sandlot. Yes, we're trying our best. My #1 goal in life is to drive you crazy, Clinton Parks. You're killing me, Parks, says Dave Little. You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. Rear Admiral Parks. Tyler Flowers, home run in the second inning. Golden opportunity, defense in, 1 out. Actually, you know what? 1 out. Do they play back? Go for the double play. No, because there's no runner at first. They could intentionally walk Flowers to bring up the pitcher with the bases loaded. Now there's a better opportunity at an out. Do they want to load the bases for Julio Duran? No, I think they're going to let, even though Tyler Flowers hit a home run, let's see what he can do this time. It's a 21. 21 is a 30 with runners at second and third. 30 is going to be the left fielder. So the left fielder is going to be Cespedes, left fielder. He's a 45 R2. He's a 45 R2. So we got to look at his range. All right, so he's a range of 2. It's going to be a fly out, pop up to left field, and the one runner is going to score. If it's a P runner at second, he's out at third. So on second base is Adonis Garcia. He is a poor runner. So the left fielder, Jonas Cespedes, guns him out at third for the double play. Wait a second. There is a K result here. It might actually be a strikeout. Tyler Flowers is a right-hander. So Tyler Flowers is a right-hander. Noah Syndergaard versus righties is only a K3, so that is not in range. So here's what happens on this one. Because he has a range in his assist ability. Actually, Curtis Granderson is actually only an assist of 1. He's a range of 2. Which do we check on this? Ouch. Yeah, that's a good question because both the range and the ability. See, I'll bring this start over here so you can see we're in. So we're on runners in second and third. We're at number 30 here. You can see it's broken up into range and ability or outfield assist. But it doesn't tell us. It makes a difference because Cespedes has a range of. Wait a minute. This is left fielder. Oh, what? It's not going to matter in this case because he's a range of 2 and an assist of 2. So it doesn't matter either way. He's going to be a double play as the man on third scores, but the man going from second to third on the pop fly out to left field is gunned out by Jonas Cespedes. And that's going to do it for the inning, but the run does come in. So coming in from third, Brandon Phillips, and it's going to be an F7 because it went to left field? Left field, right? Let me just double check that. 30 is left field. Yeah, went to left field. Then trying to go from second to third is Adonis Garcia, who is a poor runner. Since he is a poor runner, that will be a throw out, and that's going to do it on the play. But that is 1 run on 2 hits and no errors. But that is going to be a question that I'm going to have because if you don't have the same assist rating as your range and ability, how do you know which one you're actually choosing? Range ability, does it actually, it says error check, infield in or out, okay. I'll have to email the designer, the developer of this game, and see about this one, because I'm not sure. It just so happens for us, Jonas Cespedes has got a range of 2 and an assist rating of 2. So it doesn't matter which one of these we use because we're still on the same spot. But if you had, say, a range of 3 and an assist of 2, it might actually make a difference on which one of these 2 you use. So anyways, we can move on. Something I can bring up with the designer and see what he has to say about that. So that's going to be a double play to end the top of the 4th inning. So just a refresher, Nick Markakis grounded the pitcher. Brandon Phillips got a single, and Donis Garcia got a double, and Brandon Phillips went to second. I'm sorry, went to third. So runners at second and third. Tyler Flowers flew out to left field and then trying to go from second to third, thrown out, and Donis Garcia on the play. Good play by left fielder Eudonis Cespedes to get the double play to end the inning and end the threat. All right, so we are in the bottom of the 4th, 4-1 now, Braves. Curtis Granderson, Julio Teheran. Can't be Jester. Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me, Parks. 43 is a 29. Bases empty 29. Bases empty 29 is, what's his K result against lefties? It's a K3 that's out of range. So it's going to be a out at first, pitcher to first baseman. So 1-3 put out. Teheran flips it over. Neil Walker, 4-6 in the first inning. That is a 61. It was a 6 and a 1, sorry. 61 is a 36. W result against lefties. He's a W3. So instead of a flyout, that's going to be a walk. Julio Teheran walks Neil Walker. Not much of a threat to steal. Not much of a threat to steal. Shenanigans seems to be rising today, Clinton. Yep, you're on a roll, buddy. Can't see myself playing a ton of this. Retro Sports Network. Clinton Park says he played a Status Pro game last night. Took 3.5 hours. I'm using ball stats, so I'm getting used to it. Yep, it takes a little bit to get used to, but once you do, it's very good. It'll help you keep track of things much better. So where are we? We are Jay Bruce, runner at first. Get the right chart. And that is going to be a 51. 51's a 9. Runner at first. Against the lefty. 31 or less. 31 or less will be an out. That's a 61. That's going to be a hit. Single beats out bouncer in front of the plate. Runner to second. So an infield hit. Moving to second was going to be Neil Walker. So runners at first and second now. Runners at first and second. Only one out. Defense will play back, going for the double play. Lucas Duda, Julio Teheran. That's a 1-5. It's an 8. We're going to be checking something on the 8. We're going to be checking the pitcher again versus a left-hander, 31 or less. 31 or less. That's a 15, so that will be an out. Pop fly to left. F7. Runners hold. So 2 away for Rene Rivera. Julio Teheran. Rene Rivera. 64 is a 38. Runners at first and second, 38. Possible pass ball. If he is a pass ball of 0. So the pass ball ratings for Rene Rivera, he's a pass ball 2. But we're actually looking at Tyler Flowers, and I don't have his written down. Let me get that real quick. Rene Rivera is... no, it's Tyler Flowers. What was I thinking? He's a pass ball of 3. Okay, just wanted to write that down. I thought I had written that down. Nope, pass ball 3. Okay. So, back to what we were doing here. 64 is a 38, right. So it's a pass ball, runners advance the base. Unless he has a pass ball of 0, then it's going to be a fielder's choice, runner out at third, other to second. If there are 2 outs, it's going to be a 2 to 3 put out. No pass ball on if there's 2 outs. So it's going to be a 2-3 put out. And that's going to do it. So no runs, 1 hits, no errors. We move on to the 5th. And look at who's up. Both the pitchers will be up next. So Dave Gardner can go get himself a drink here as Noah Syndergaard facing off against, you know what? Hang on a second, because Noah Syndergaard, you notice, has only got an 18 for his starting stamina rating. He has now faced 17 batters, so he'll only get to face 1 more batter. So you know what? They're going to pull Noah Syndergaard out of the game going into the 5th. So that will be it for Noah Syndergaard. So due up, let's see. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter coming out for Noah Syndergaard. That pinch hitter is going to be against the right-hander. It's either going to be Wilmer Flores or Travis DeNarnold. It's going to be Wilmer Flores is going to pinch hit. So making the switch, pinch hitter, is going to be Wilmer Flores. He's coming in the... Oh, he won't actually be doing that yet. What am I thinking? Hang on a second. He's going to be batting down here. Atlanta. Now, the question for Atlanta is their starting pitcher, Julio Teheran. He's actually at 26. He's only faced 9. He's faced 18. So he will stay in. So actually, I need Syndergaard's card back. No Syndergaard. So... No. They're going to be, yeah, they are going to be making the call to the pit, right. No, are they? No, they're not going to yet. Noah Syndergaard will stay out there to face off against Teheran. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So yeah, he'll stay out there to face off against Teheran. So pitchers, pitcher versus pitcher matchup. Dave Gardner, I'm a little confused. Dave Gardner. 18 batters. What is this, girly manly baseball? That's right. Got a question, Jester, and obviously I may have missed it. Do you know when the pitcher rating needs to be downgraded? That's based on their stamina rating. So if you go download the stamina rating, so Noah Syndergaard versus Julio Teheran, that's a 51 on Teheran. That is 51. Julio Teheran in the 5th inning. We have no one on. Is a 36. He's not walking them, so that's going to be a pop out to left. So Teheran with an F7. One away. Ender Enciarte, 0 for 2. Syndergaard, he's going to try to get through the 5th inning, actually, because his spot's due up. There's no sense in switching the pitcher and then having... So Noah Syndergaard. Oh, no! 6-6 for Ender Enciarte is a hit. Let's see what kind of hit it is. So Ender Enciarte with the hit. 55, and that's going to be a 5. Bases empty, 5. That's a double over first. So Ender Enciarte with the double. Stealing, he could actually plus 5, 24, 25, 26, 31, 32, 33. 33. He could try to almost steal third, but being up 4-1, there's no sense in doing that. So 1 out double. Runner on second for Dansby Swanson. Noah Syndergaard. Well, if it's wrong, let me just double check that just to make sure. Maybe I read the wrong column, but stamina 2017. We're looking at New York. Noah Syndergaard. Yeah, he's only got an SSTAM of 18. Let me show you here. That's what it says here, Noah Syndergaard. An SS8TAM of 18. Starting stamina, 18. Are you sure you made, He also had 2 complete games. Well, I'm just going off of what the stats are here. I don't know, so, oops, let's get rid of that. He missed 8 starts. Yeah, that might have killed his average, I guess. Look at Ron stepping up, trying to check things out here. Noah Syndergaard, Dansby Swanson. How much did he? Let's see how much he pitched in this game. Actually, Noah Syndergaard. Noah pitched 6 innings. He pitched 6. So we're in the 5th. So we might leave him into the 6th inning then. I don't know. Just needs to be checked. I agree. Noah Syndergaard, Dansby Swanson, runner at second. 1 out. 34. 34 is a 31. 31 flyout runner holds, popped up to center field. Fly ball to center, 2 away. Freddie Freeman with the home run in the 3rd inning. Freddie Freeman, oh no! Say it isn't so! Say it isn't so. Back-to-back jacks for Freddie Freeman, and he is off to on the races here in the 2017 season. 3 at-bats, 2 home runs by Freddie Fastball Freeman. Wow. And that's going to score 2 runs for the Braves. So Noah Syndergaard, maybe we should have pulled him. Matt Kemp, 46. That was a 46. 46 is a 24. Base is empty again. Check his P, says Dave Whittle. Oh my gosh. Against the right-hander, he's a K3. That's a 26 is going to be, no wait, it's 46 is 24. Sorry, 24 is going to be a 4-3 put out, and that's going to do it. That is 1, 2, 3 outs. Yep. All right, so 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. Freddie Freeman with another bomb, just dead center field, 422 feet. And that gives the Braves a 6-1 lead going into the bottom of the 5th inning. And that is going to be it for Noah Syndergaard. Now's the time to pull him. So Wilman Flores is coming in. So now we can put the pitcher slash there. Get rid of that slash. Okay. So that's going to be it for Noah Syndergaard, as he's given up 6 runs in the first 5 innings. They've seen enough. All right, so that brings up Wilmer Flores, pinch hitting here in the bottom of the 5th. Wilmer Flores. See you later, Bobby. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Wilmer Flores, 56. That's a 34. Bases empty, 34. He is a right-hander. K3 is 34 is going to be a strikeout. So Tehran gets Wilmer Flores on the strikeout. So that's going to be it for him. Put him on the bottom of the pile. And that brings up Jose Reyes back at the top of the lineup. 43 is a 29 against the left-hander K3 out of range. 29. It's going to be a 1-3 put out. Jose Reyes, 2 away. Julio Tehran just flying through this game here. As Drupal Cabrera's 1 for 1 and also a walk. 33 is a hit. So Drupal Cabrera with the hit. That is a 16. That is an 11. And that's going to be a single. As Drupal Cabrera with the single. 2 out single. Yoenis Cespedes. 42 is a 9 with runner on first. He is a righty, so Tehran versus righties, 13 or less will be an out. That's a 46. That is going to be infield hit. All runners safe. So moving to second and an infield hit. And just like that, it's not over yet as 2 men on. Runner at first and second. 2 outs for Curtis Granderson, who's 0 for 2. But
Can you start the grill?
in a minute. In a minute. Oh, it's what? Curtis Granderson, Julio Tehran. Here we go. 54. 54 is a 32 with runners at first and second. 32. All right, so we're going to be checking the right fielder. Right fielder is got a range of 2. Nick Markakis. And that means it's going to be a fly out. It's not going to matter if the runner scores or not because it's a fly out. And that's going to be an F9 to end it. So Julio Teheran gives up 2 hits, no runs though. We go on. So coming into pitch for your New York Mets. Let's see who is up. Due up is a lefty, righty, righty, righty. So one lefty and then a bunch of righties, huh? So lefty and then against a righty. So it's going to be Hansel Robles, who actually, just to double check, he did come into this game, I believe. Hanson Robles. Actually, he took over for Syndergaard. That's right. Okay. So good call by me, not even knowing that. But coming into relief pitching here, Syndergaard, his day is done. Coming into pitch is going to be Hansel Robles. He is a +2 and a +3, so it's a +5 still to steal on these guys. And he's coming in the 6th inning. All right. So Hansel Robles, he does have a stamina of 6, so he'll be able to last a couple innings at least, if need be. So Nick Markakis, 1 for 2 on the day. Nick Markakis, 63. 63 is a 26. Of course, we're back to bases empty again. 26er. It's a 4-3 put out for Markakis. 1 out. Brandon Phillips, 1 for 2 on the day as well. 2 complete games. Oh my goodness, where's Beetle when I need him? Brandon Phillips, 26. That's a 44, is a fly out to center. That's going to be an F8. So 2 quick outs here by Robles. Robles, throwing Robles. Adonis Garcia, 42, is a 44, and that's a fly out to center. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 2, 4, 5, 6-1 Braves as they're hammering the Mets here at home. Neil Walker and Teheran, he's at 26. He's faced 9, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. He's due up second, so this will probably be the last inning for Teheran as we're in the bottom of the 6th. Neil Walker, 0 for 1 with a walk. 16 is a 28. 28, and he is a lefty. K3 out of range. That's going to be a 4-6-3 put out. A 6-3 put out, actually. Neil Walker's out. Jay Bruce, 1 for 2 on the day. Single. 15 is an 8. We're going to be checking against the left-handers. Teheran is 31 or less. That's 46, doesn't matter. It's still going to be an out. So pop up to second. P4. Lucas Duda. 51, 14. That is going to be a walk unless he's a Z3. Against the left-hander, he's not a Z3, so that will be a walk. Duda, no steal attempts. Rene Rivera, 1 on, 2 outs. Bottom of 6. 62 is a 13. That will be a strikeout to end it. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. We go to the 7th. So Tyler Flowers against Hansel Robles. Oh, 66. That one is gone. We have two players that have hit 2 home runs in this game. Tyler Flowers, a home run in the second, and now a home run in the 7th. And then Freddie Freeman, home run in the 3rd, home run in the 5th. And the Mets start to pile out of to the exits as they've given up another run here. Hansel Robles. And we're going to be having a pinch hitter come out. Pinch hitter will be Jace Peterson. Well, you know what? 7, 8, 9, huh? Yeah, that's fine. Pinch hitter is going to come in for Julio Teheran. That's going to be Jake Peterson. He is coming in on the 7th inning. So Jace Peterson, Hansel Robles here. This one started to turn into a laugher now as it's 2, 4, 6, 7 to 1 Braves. 2 players with 2 home runs in the game. Tyler Flowers with 2 and Freddie Freeman with 2. Jace Peterson, 36 is a 33 and 33. What's his K result against lefties? Is a K5. That will be a strikeout. So a strikeout for Peterson. And his day will be quick and short and done. And that brings up Ender Inciarte. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. 32 is a 26. It's a 4-3 put out. So 2 away now, and Dansby Swanson. That's a 15. That's an 8 against the right-hander. 26 or less will be an out. 34, that will be a hit. An 8 is a single to left center. So a 2-out single by Swanson. No sense in stealing. Freddie Freeman, strikeout in the 1st, home run in the 3rd, home run in the 5th. Let's see if he can go for the trifecta. 3 home runs. Nope, not this time. 36 is a 33 runner at first. 33. It's a pop fly to 3rd. He is a left-hander. Does have a W4 against lefties, so Robles actually is not. It's a walk. So Freddie Freeman with the walk. Moving to second is Dansby Swanson, so runners at first and second now. Runners at first and second for Matt Kemp. Hansel Robles. 31 is a 9. Checking the hitter, 26 or less, otherwise it's a single, and it's going to fill the bases. So he needs a 26 as in badly, and that is going to load the bases on the single. Going to 3rd, Swanson. Moving to 2nd, Freeman. Over to 1st, Matt Kemp. So bases are juiced, and that's going to be it for Robles as the left-hander Nick Markakis comes up. Robles will be leaving the game against lefties. Who do we have against lefties? We've got no one. Good Lord, good Lord. The Mets are finding themselves in trouble here early in the season. Well, Robert Gesellman's going to come in, and this is in the 7th. So in the 7th, Gesellman comes in to face off against the lefty. If it's a matchup, he needs a 13 or less for the out. So, oh no, it's a 1-1, and that's going to be a hit. Fortunately, it's not a home run yet, but Nick Markakis did hit 8 home runs. That is going to be a 1-1 is a hit. So Gesellman comes in and gives up the hit. And this one is a 43. 43 is a 7 with runners at first and second. That's going to be a single. One runner scores. I'm sorry, bases loaded. Sorry, got to make sure you're on the right chart, dude. Right? All right, so bases loaded is 7 is a single over second. All runners advance 2 bases. Batter to second on the throw home. All right, so it's a single. All runners advance 2 bases. Batter to second on the throw to home. Okay, well, that's going to be a, where are we here? That's going to be a single. Coming in to score is Swanson. Freddie Freeman comes in to score. Matt Kemp is going to third, and on the throw to third, Nick Markakis takes second on the throw to third. So runners at second and third, and still, oh, there is 2 outs. So there is 2 outs, but that is going to be damaging. Runners at second and third now. Nick Markakis delivers for the Braves, and that brings up Brandon Phillips. Runners at second and third. Can Gesellman stop the bleeding here for the Mets? If you're a Mets fan, I apologize. That's a 36. That's a 26. Runners at second and third. We're going to be checking the second baseman. In or back. They were playing back. They were playing deep. So it's out at first. 4-3 is all we need to look at. That doesn't matter. The rest of it. So it's a 4-3 put out, but that is 1, 2, 3 hits and 3 runs by the Braves. In the 7th inning, they go up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-1. So taking over for Julio Teheran for the Atlanta Braves. I'll put this over here so I keep things organized. Taking over for Teheran here in the bottom of the 7th is going to be Gesellman's actually going to bat. Might as well. There's no sense in. So Gesellman and then a switch hitter and then a switch hitter. So doesn't really matter. Just bring in someone here. We're going to bring in Jose Ramirez for the Braves. Jose Ramirez, and he is coming in the bottom of 7. Jose Ramirez is coming in to pitch for your Braves. I think my screen locked up. Hang on a second, guys. I don't know if you've been typing to me because I haven't seen anything for a while. Everything's all fuzzy. Why are you all fuzzy on me? I don't want to look at 360. Give me it in HD. I want to see me do this in HD just like everyone else in the world, right? All right. So Gesellman, he might as well bat. They're down 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-1. No sense in trying to pinch hit at this point. 486. 46-13, that will be a strikeout by Gesellman. Start off the 7th inning. Jose Reyes, 1 for 3, led the game off with a triple. 65 is a 35. Back to runners 35 is, unless he has a W3 or a W4 against lefties, he is a W4, so Ramirez walks him. So Jose Reyes with the walk. He is a -2. The Tyler Flowers is a -3. So for Jose Ramirez, he will be a 2 -5 to steal on them, which is horrible. So Reyes. Oh, I've got to do something real quick, guys. The wife needs me to start the grill, so hang on a second. I'll be right back. All right. Clinton ID, you sent me an email. Okay, by the way, do you do to your eye? That was quite the mouse last night. All right, where were we? Who knows? Runner at first, Jose Reyes, right. So he with the walk. That brings up, it was Drupal Carrera against Jose Ramirez, trying to keep things under control here for the Braves. Bottom of 7, 46. We got to go quick because we're going to be eating in a few minutes. So we have runner at first. 46 is a 44. Runner first, 44. Hit by pitch, batter takes first. Unless he has a hit by pitch of 0. Jose Ramirez does have a hit by pitch of 0. Actually, he has a hit by pitch of a dash. Yeah, which is different than the hit by pitch of 0. So a dash is not a 0. So it is a hit by pitch. Batter takes first. Runner moves to second. So hit by pitch is Drupal Cabrera. He was hit by the pitch. Moving to second. So runners at first and second. And we'll see. It could get a little closer here if Jose Ramirez keeps screwing up. Yoenis Cespedes, 46. That is a 13 strikeout by Cespedes. Two-way, Curtis Granderson. Big hit. If he can get a big hit here, 41. That's a 28. Runners at first and second, 28. We're checking the shortstop. Shortstop for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. He's a 24 R2. Fielder's choice, so it's going to be a Uh, 6-4 put out, and that's going to do it. So no runs, no hits. They had a walk and a hit by pitch, but nothing to show for it. And once again, the Mets really not playing good baseball here early in the season. Game number 1. They'd like to forget this one. All right, so Gesellman, he's only faced 2 batters, so he'll stay in there for the 8th. And Donis Garcia, 16 is a 24. 24 K rating, not high enough, so it's going to be 6-3 put out. Trying to cruise through these last 2 innings, guys, really fast here. Tyler Flowers, I don't know if you've noticed, but Tyler Flowers is having a hell of a game. Home run in the 2nd inning. Flew out to left field in the 4th inning. Home run in the 7th inning. Not a bad day. Tyler Flowers and Robert Gesellman. 14 is a 30. Bases empty 30 is going to be a pop-up. There are not 2 outs, so it's to left field, and it's going to be a F7 for Flowers. So he's hitting them far. He's hitting them deep. Let's see. No, they're not going to leave Ramirez in there. He's not doing well. So Atlanta's actually going to be bringing in someone that did not actually play in the game because they do need a pinch hitter at this point. So we will find someone quickly here. Let's bring in Big Cat Matt Adams. We're going to bring in Matt Adams. So he's coming in the 8th inning. Matt Adams is coming in the 8th. Matt Adams. Big Cat. Or I'm sorry, Big City. What am I thinking? Big City. 61, 37 with no one on. 37. And W rating, nope. So it's going to be a line drive catch to center field. So an F8, close enough. It's a 1-2-3 inning. It's a Big Cat. He's going to be done. So put him a Big City. What am I thinking? And that was the pitcher spot. So pitching for your Braves is going to be, who's up? Switch hitter, 2 lefties. So Eric O'Flaherty's coming in. Actually, we got 2 lefties. Yeah, Eric O'Flaherty's coming in. The bottom of the 8th. Eric O'Flaherty's coming in the bottom of the 8th here to face off against these lefties coming up. He's a 56 or less if needed. 56 or less. 44 is an 8. So we're perfect opportunity to check the rating. He actually is Neil Walker is a switch hitter. So unfortunately, he's a 0-0 versus righties. So that will be a leadoff single by Neil Walker. So Neil Walker, we didn't need that. That's our runners at first. Jay Bruce lefty now. Lefty-lefty matchup. 63 is a 13. That will be a strikeout. Jay Bruce. Lucas Duda, another lefty. 23. And we made the pitching change right here. Almost forgot to write that down. 23 is a 12. Runner at first, 12 is a double play. 4-6-3, and that's going to do it. 4-6-3. The lefty comes in and does it. We go to the 9th. Gesellman, his day is going to be done. I think. Selman's day will be done. I think we're going to bring in Fernando Salas to pitch the ninth. So he's coming in the ninth. Fernando Salas. He's a +2 and a +3, so a +5. So +5 against steals here. Not that they're going to try to steal, but just in case. So Salas coming in to face off against the top of the lineup, Ender Inciarte. He is 1 for 4 on the day. He rolled a 22. That is a hit. So Inciarte with the hit. And a 66 is a 1, which means Ender Inciarte hits the 5th home run for the Braves in this game. Ender Inciarte with the home run. He only hit 11 during the regular season. The Braves, I don't know if the wind is blowing out or what is going on. Holy cow. 5 home runs. 1 by Ender Inciarte, 2 by Freddie Freeman, and 2 by Tyler Flowers. Dansby Swanson, 55 is an 8, so we're going to check his righty matchup. That's going to be a single. Let's start over again. That is going to be a single by Swanson. That brings up Freddie Freeman. They walked him, they struck him out, and he's hit 2 home runs. Pretty good day for Mr. Freeman. 21. That's a 32 with a runner on first. 32 runner at first. Pop fly to right, runner holds. So F9 for Freeman that time. Matt Kemp, 52. That's a 27. We're going to be looking at the third baseman, Jose Reyes. He's a range of 2. So it's going to be a fielder's choice. Forces second, batter safe at first. If the batter is a poor runner, and Matt Kemp is a poor runner, that is going to be a double play. Matt Kemp is a poor runner, so that is going to be a 4-6-3 double play. Unless Salas has a K rating of 5, which he does, so it's just a strikeout, actually. All that for the strikeout. So that is 1-2 outs. And still runner at first. Nick Markakis, 33. That's a hit. Markakis with the hit. What kind of hit is it? It's a 63. That's a double. Runner at first, and 63 was a 6 with the runner on. And there are 2 outs, so the runner will score since there's 2 outs. And that will be a double by Nick Markakis, who is blowing up for the Braves as well. Brandon Phillips, runner at second now. Damn, I need to get this inning done because I got to go here. We're going to be eating in just a few minutes. Looks like I got an email from Ron Juckett. Oh, yeah. All right, I'll look at that in a little bit, but thank you, Ron, for sending that to me. Brandon Phillips, Fernando Salas trying to keep things under control, 32. That's a 26 with the runner at second. Out at first, runner moves to third on the 4-3 putout. Unless he's a K6, he's not. So it will be a 4-3 putout, and doesn't matter where the runner goes because that is the third out. Fly ball to strikeout, yes, that will be the third out. So that will be it for the Braves. But once again, they score 2 runs on 3 hits. They go up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-1. Going into the bottom of the bottom of the inning. Eric O'Flaherty, we might as well just leave him out there for the 9th inning. When he came in, he only pitched the 8th inning. Due up is a righty, a switch hitter, or probably a pinch hitter. We'll just Cleveland Flattery in there. It's up 11-1. 26 is a 13 strikeout of Rene Rivera. Strikeout. And we got a pinch hitter. It's going to be Travis Denarnold. D'Arnold. A-R-N-A-O-D. He's coming in the ninth. Travis D'Arnold against Eric O'Flaherty. That's a 13 is a 44 with no one on. 44 is fly out to center. That's an F9, and the Mets are down to their last out. So his day is done as he takes the showers. Jose Ramirez, 2 away in the bottom of the ninth. 11-1 Braves. 44 is an 8. And against the right-hander is going to be a single, so it's not over yet. A single by Jose Ramirez brings up Asdrubal Cabrera. 61 is a 39 with the runner in first. 39 out at first, runner at second, unless he has a pass ball of 3. Pass ball of 3, which is going to be on Atlanta. Pass ball of 3. It is Tyler Flowers. Lets the pass ball go by, so runner goes to second on the pass ball. So as Asdrubal Cabrera gets another shot at it. Darno, sorry. Darno, here we go, Darno. Eric Flaherty against Asdrubal Cabrera. 64, and that's a strikeout to end it. That is going to be it for the game as the one hit, no runs, no errors. The Atlanta Braves, 2 runs in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, 3 in the seventh, 2 in the ninth. You add all those up, you get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's what you get. You get 11 runs. The New York Mets actually were winning this game. If you weren't here early, they were up 1-0 at the bottom of the first. Jose Reyes with the triple to lead the game off for the Mets, followed by Asdrubal Cabrera with the single, drove in Reyes. It was 1-0 Mets after 1, and that was as close as the Mets would get as the Braves then decide to put the pedal to the metal and hit 5, that's right, 5 home runs in this game. 2 by Freddie Freeman, 2 by Tyler Flowers, and 1 by Ender Enciarte. So the Braves get off to a swinging start here in 2017. The Mets, they lose at home 11-1. Thanks everyone for joining me. Apologize it was such a blowout, but that's why you play the games, because you just never know what's going to happen. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I am having a blast, so thank you so much for coming by. Dave Little, Dave Gardner, Clinton Parks, Retro Sports Network, Bobby. Let's see who else came by tonight. Anyone that I might have missed out there. I mentioned Clinton Parks and the Dave brothers out there, Dave Little and Dave Gardner. All right, guys, we will see you all next time. Thanks for coming by. And have a great evening, guys. We'll see you on your channel soon. Take care until the next time we meet.